friends, welcome to my channel. I am Sunique. Thank you for joining me today. I've got two decks here to open and I thought I might do them together because they've both got blue in the title. So this is the Blue Tarot, which was a Kickstarter here, and this is these Blue Bones, the Oracle deck by Rose Bay Tarot, or Rose Bay. Now, backstory, I've been looking very interestingly at this deck for a long time and kept going back and forth on it because basically the price is very expensive. But then I realised just how many cards were in the deck. I think it was about 108. And I thought, well, actually, when you think about 108 cards, it's not that bad a price. It is an investment for me. And so I decided, yeah, okay, I'm going to get it. And then I went on Make Playing Cards and it was gone. I was like, where's the deck gone? Anyway, it's back up now. So when I looked again, it's there. So I decided, okay, I'm going to order it. And I've got quite a few Rose Bay decks and I like them a lot. This one, as I say, was a Kickstarter. It feels really lush, this box. Yeah, it's got a different feel to it. It says, open your heart and soul to the Blue Tarot. A watercolour deck of 78 cards based on Rider-Waite's system. No Pamela Coleman-Smith reference there. Some minor arcana include animals because that is how I feel it. Created in the times of war, the cards are filled with healing, hope and beauty, which we will all enjoy in peace. Isn't that relevant for the moment as I'm filming this? Very relevant. Yeah, so this was a Kickstarter. We get a booklet. These are the backs. This deck is for readers who trust intuition as much as knowledge. Seekers drawn to emotional clarity and gentle insight. Artists, empaths, dreamers and healers. Anyone navigating change with tenderness and courage. Open the deck, let the blues speak. And then how to use the guidebook. So each card includes an essence, which is the heart of the card, an upright meaning, a reversed meaning. Yeah, we don't have a lot of information on the cards. But I think if you know Rider-Waite-Smith, that won't be a problem. I'm not sure if this is still available because, as I said, it was a Kickstarter deck. Look how these go together. Aren't they wonderful? Okay, so, oh, we start with the Wheel of Fortune. So these cards, like it said, a watercolour. I wonder why they're out of order. Anyway, I'm sure they'll be they'll all be there. It's got a raised, yeah, it's raised. You can actually feel it. I'm not very good at describing these, am I? But all this silver is actually, is it embossed? Is that the word for it? Maybe. Oh gosh, that's beautiful. So I'm just going to flip them together and see how they look. Oh wow, look at that world card. Woo! That wreath. Oh, this is lush. Oh, it's so nice. Look at this, the Tower Bearer of Ruin. So this is more of like a very muted palette in comparison to this deck. Isn't that glorious, that sun card? Oh, oh wow. Got a repeating motif there. The star. Oh, this deck is amazing. And I've heard such good things about these Blue Bones, the Moon and Beloved. Yeah, everybody's raved about it, and that's why I decided to actually get it in the end. Like I said, it wasn't there. None of the decks were there when I looked. When I finally decided, yeah, I'm going to get it. Gone. But yeah, I think all the decks are back up now. as of the day I'm recording this, which is Wednesday the 11th of March. So as I'm filming this deck is on Make Playing Cards. Magician blooming in the dark. Oh, look at that then, the Lovers and Breaking Bread. These are going together quite well actually, aren't they? Oh, this is just so beautiful. The High Priestess. The Hierophant. It's almost like the Oracle of Delphi, isn't it? That's what it's reminding me of. Oh, look at this little candle being held there by the Hermit in the dark. Oh, this is so beautiful. The Hanged Man actually is hanging the right way up, not upside down. This is stunning deck, absolutely stunning. And there's the Fool. Oh, look at this, and the little dog. It's quite a modern clothed figure there, but hands in pockets, just looking down. They haven't actually made that leap yet. And here we've got the child wound. Very sad. City is my church. That reminds me of Faithless track. This is my church. This is where I heal my hurts. And we have the Empress to help us. Very similar to that High Priestess, isn't it? The Emperor and Coming Home. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I think I'm going to be saying that with all of these cards. Coming Home. The Devil. Wow, that's a figure, isn't it? Oh. Chariot with horns. Like a Roman figure there. We've got Cornerstone. Oh, I think I saw that before. The Cross-Eye Bear. These are quite slippy. I think I just went for ordinary cardstock. I wanted the Eco Herbage, but it was very expensive. Temperance. A different image for Temperance, really. Just pouring from one bucket. The Crossroad. Very American. Strength. Looking into the jaws of the lion. Queen of Wands. Very regal. Look at all this money. Daydreaming in blue. The Queen of Swords. So all the queens are together then. Queen of Pentacles being pregnant. Oh gosh. Deep Dark. We have Detachment with the Queen of Cups. The ship sailing in. That's quite poignant. Oh, we've got another Devil. This is a mask that's being worn here. Page of Wands, Dream Space. Page of Swords, boredom. Hardly for a Page of Swords. Entanglement, Page of Pentacles, and we've got a dragon. This is a Page of Cups with a wolf. Again, the Knight of Wands. Ephemeral. Knight of Swords. He's actually making that leap though. I expected the Fool to make a fish hook, an open eye. Knight of Pentacles in water, not on land. Here we have fish in the subconscious. and the Knight of Cups. The Fog, we've got King of Wands, King of Pentacles, we've got Fruit of the Dead. What a lush image. And the King of Cups, what do we have? The Garden. We have the Sea. Look at this colour palette, I mean, all blue. Genesis, King of Swords. We have seagulls. As we usually have seagulls in my videos, don't we? Outside, they seem a bit quiet today. They weren't this morning, they woke me up. Justice given freely. Judgment, grace. Oh yes, lots of grace for judgment. Death, hands in the soil. Oh, wow. Ace of Wands, hauntings in the walls of my mind. I love the growth here, these flowers. We've got hindsight. Ace of Swords, a heavy heart. Look at this crow for the Ace of Pentacles. If it's crow or a raven or it's a cool vid. Home in you. Hope to see you again. Ace of Cups. Bringing the ring here. The Ten of Wands. Oh, yeah, a bit slip slidey here. Ignite. Got the Ten of Swords, indefinable hunger. Ten of Pentacles, the in-between, the liminal. Ten of Cups, of course. I spend all my time in puddles. I miss the ocean. Ten of Nines now. Nine of Wands, it would be so sweet. Nine of Swords, joy. Maybe in the morning. Nine of Pentacles, the kiss. Nine of Cups, languish. Eight of Wands, licking wounds. That's like something from Game of Thrones. Light in the darkness, Eight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles, listless. Eight of Cups, the locked room. These wings. Got Seven of Wands, loose ends. Seven of Swords, the medicine. Seven of Pentacles, melancholia. Seven of Cups, Midnight City. Six of Wands, the monster you feed. That skeleton there. Oh. Six of Swords, the old gods. Got open heart, Six of Pentacles. Some of these work really well, don't they? You know, I'm just going through them in order, but is that a Cartier-Bresson photo? I think it is. Open wound, Six of Cups. Five of Wands, personal tonic. It's sort of reminding me of Anna Turin's type artwork, you know, this day. Perspective, Five of Swords. Five of Pentacles, the poison. The wound. Five of Cups, the profane. Four of Wands and Providence. Yeah, some of these are working really well. Not all of them, to be fair, but yeah, some of them are. Four of Swords, quiet rage. Gosh. You could really weave a story with these. The Four of Pentacles, reclaim. Yes, so good. Four of Cups, restore. Some of these are working really, really well. 3 of Wands, restriction. Gosh. 3 of Swords, rest these weary bones. That would go for the night. 4 of Swords, really, wouldn't it? Just look at this image. Gosh. 3 of Pentacles, revelation. 3 of Cups, reverence. 2 of Wands, righteous rage. 2 of Swords, rituals. 2 of Pentacles, the rose and her thorns. 2 of Cups, the sacred. Okay. So just go through these. Scene, sensuality, shedding, shrapnel. As you can see, they're going alphabetically. Sybil, sight to behold, snake, sound of settling, speak, spiraling, still I linger, still water runs deep, suffocating, talking to the moon. I like this. There are no sweeter words than this. Nothing lasts forever. Thread, to the stars and beyond. True mirror, unheard, unspoken, the way out, weight of the world, holy in peace, a wish in the dark, wistful longings, worship at your altar. You and I will always be back then. Your love like nails in my feet, and your princess is in another castle. Wow. Yeah, these are amazing. The image combined with the key phrase gives a lot to actually work with. Aesthetically, although they're both blue decks, I don't think aesthetically they're great. But I just thought I'd put them together because we were both blue. But I do think they could work, you know. Let's just look at these side by side in the order that makes sense to me. So we've got 2 birds, 2 hands. Let's just give these a bit more attention. Stunning. This owl figure for the 3 of Swords. Not used to seeing that sort of image for a 3 of Swords, are we? But maybe it's the wisdom that we gain from the experience that we find ourselves with the 3 of Swords. That speaks to me. Look at this figure, there's no face there. And 3 of Cups, there's usually 3 figures in that, isn't there? And there's usually 3 figures in the 3 of Pentacles. So that's quite traditional, isn't it? 4 of Wands, this is a little bit different. As this is about times of war, then we need to keep that in mind, I think, as we're looking at these cards. Yeah, this one really brought Anna Turian's artwork to mind for me. Beautiful watercolour with these silver accents. These snakes. Yeah, just 2 figures here, but they're on opposing sides, aren't they? A king, in fact. They're dressed quite similar. So we just get upright 2 keywords and reversed 2. So upright, conflict, competition, reversed, or shadow, resolution, avoidance of conflict. So we don't get an awful lot to help us. If you're new to the tarot system, you might need a book to help you. So we still get this victory energy in the 6 of Wands, 6 of Cups. We still get these memories. How beautiful, these little flowers. 6 of Swords, yeah, we've still got the boat. And 6 of Pentacles is still giving and receiving. So yeah, very Rider-Waite-Smith. So if you know Rider-Waite-Smith, you don't have any problems with this deck in finding the meanings. I love the animals as well that are in this deck. This Seven of Pentacles. We've got cabbages here that we're checking to see if they're doing okay. Got this sly fox for the Seven of Swords. That makes sense. And the 8. You can really see the swiftness here in the 8 of Wands. Down but not defeated. Oh. And the 10s. I love this. It's such a happy card, isn't it? Woo! But yeah, this 10 of Swords is quite different. This is such a beautiful deck. Okay, so I'm interested in seeing the court cards as a set. In the Page of Cups, we've got this animal, but no human figure or fae figure. Here we've got both a fae figure and a dragon, and here we've got 2 humans, I would say. How does this give us the Page of Cups? A wolf with a bell round its neck. I'm not quite sure. What's the guidebook say? Emotional curiosity and creative messages. Reversed emotional immaturity and blocked expression. We haven't really got much to go by on the guidebook, which is a shame. Let's look at the knights. So all on horseback. They look very similar, don't they? They're all by water. All of those knights are by water. So that's making me think, why? Why have they emphasised the water element here on all of those knights? I mean, we either assign knights to fire or to air, depending on which system we want to use. But yeah, I'm a little confused with the significance of the water element on all 4 cards. I mean, again, we've got water on the Queen of Swords, which, yeah, I can get with that because all the queens would be assigned to water. Love that. It's beautiful. Look at the kings. So these 2 kings look very similar, don't they? As does this one, possibly. But yeah, these 2 definitely look very similar. And again, in water. These 2 are on like a stage. This is an interesting deck. Maybe we just take it at face value and forget about associations. Perhaps that's the way to go with this deck. Let's give it a shuffle. Right, overhand is fine. Yeah, it's not that easy to shuffle, actually. Does feel quite luxurious. Pull some cards, shall we? Look at that hair. Isn't that beautiful? So what do we need to keep in balance? I mean, what does it say in the guidebook for temperance? Yeah, balance, healing and moderation. So what needs to be moderated? These are just straight up Rider-Waite-Smith keywords. Yeah, so what needs to be moderated in our lives? The Six of Pentacles, so balancing what we give with what we receive. So that's in harmony. And where will that lead us? How will that help us? Being moderate in what we give away and moderate in what we receive. How will that help us? It will help us to concentrate on what is truly important. And then let's get a message from these blue bones. Oh, it's a completely different feel. A final message from these blue bones. Suffocating. So we've got this heavy feeling here. This sky is really heavy and threatening. There's no air here and in a city landscape, but within that we've no distractions. We can actually get on with mastering our craft without these distractions. But sometimes, you know, taking on work like this over and over again and just repeating till we master what we've got can feel quite suffocating. You know, there's more to life than just work. So don't let it suffocate us. As long as we're actually enjoying what we're doing, that is fine. That is the balance that we can keep. But once it becomes too much, and we can see these pentacles above here, just like this cloud formation, weighing us down. So don't let repetitive energy suffocate us. Keep it in balance. Keep a balance between the two so that we don't feel this heaviness. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that anyway. So yeah, let's just look at those two decks together because they're both blue. So that was these blue bones and the blue tarot. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And until my next video, I hope you join me again. Bye friends, bye.